Hello?
Hey, I'm still here. I just thought I had to get the screen going. What's good, everybody? Hello, hello. Hello, Taya TV123. Hey, lovely Gavon. How are you, ladies? How is everybody? Just waiting on a few people to come in. How was everybody today? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Lady Goddess's live stream tonight. Tonight is open discussion. Whatever you guys want to touch on today, the mic and the floor is open. Hey, Afri, how you doing? I'm just waiting on a few people to come in, y'all. Trying to get some people in here. Hello again. Once again, today we're having an open discussion. The panel and the floor is open to all questions, whatever you guys want to touch on today. Let's see here. I do want to speak on this. Let me see if I can get it to come up. I want to touch on this video again. Hey, Kathy, how you doing, hon? I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. You know me. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to find this video, y'all. It's basically going back to the video that we did about a week ago. You know, the one where somebody said I'm trying to have it where I could do more steady lives, y'all. I just be so busy playing catch up on a lot of things. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the video that I posted. I'm gonna say about a week ago. I'm trying to. This one is it, right? CJ, I need you to go play. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what's going on here. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Sorry about that. Had a little slight technical difficulty. Well, let's see if we can get this back up again. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Afri. Once again, ladies, I'm sorry about that. We're going to try to put this back up here and see if we can get this to play again. Well, this is the one I put the last live I did. Hey, Kat. How are you? Subscribe button, y'all. Now, this is waiting on right in this video. The top that shit. This video is going on the 6th, not in May. Video call you see we on live. The whole purpose of this is to pay attention to what she has. Tracksuit. Oh, that's what she was talking about. Gonna like notice the voices again. Open discussion, whatever you guys talk about, we could talk about. What I said? Hey, Kenneka. Notice the voices, y'all. Notice the voices sound the same. My whole purpose is the person in the background of the live. That person is the hotel, y'all. Not what you say? Somebody tried to twist my words and say that she was not at the hotel. You're right. Kenneka and Quetta was not at the hotel at that time. But the person in the back, that's Jazz. Jazz is at the hotel. What happened to my what? Your skirt. Hey, Biani, how you doing? I'm trying to play catch up. Thank you, Bayani. you guys pay attention, also, if you guys go check out the channel, I have the other to the rest of this video that we never saw. Kathy, I think it's all of ours. Hey, Boris, how are you? Kathy, I think it's YouTube period. Hey, Butterfly Pink, how you doing? Oh, excuse me, y'all. My allergy. Oh, goodness. How is everybody this evening? Again, tonight is open discussion night, guys.
Lip gloss they left in the
Pay
freezer.
attention to the lip gloss, y'all. Notice the lip gloss. Same lip gloss that was found in the freezer. Another thing I wanted to bring up. Another thing I wanted to address. So, rumor has it, allegedly, that Shania and Monifa was not friends with Kenneka. Kenneka was not friends with them at that time. So, was that all a front? Oh, Butterfly, I'm doing good, hon. I'm doing good. I won't take this do right off, but my head looking hot messy. I gotta get the do done. Again, this is the night of the trip. Quetta and Kenneka are not. Quetta and Kenneka are not at the hotel. Let me repeat. Kenneka is not at the hotel in this portion of the video.
Somebody's
As you can see.
gonna grab her and choke her.
Exactly, baby. Now, notice their voices sound so much alike. Their voices sound a whole lot alike. Now, my whole purpose. Hey, Taya, how you doing? Hey, Brian. Hey, Carla. Yeah, Carla, I seen that. I definitely seen that Teresa has a YouTube now. I mean, what is the purpose? What really is the purpose? When it's all said and done, my whole purpose of showing that video and having this open discussion is because a lot of things are starting to come to the light 4 years later, 4.5 years later. Because before you know it, September will be rolling around again. The night of September 6th, again, this baby was done dirty. Yes, it's true that she witnessed a murder or two. Hey, DeLove, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Good, Kathy. I think it's just, you know what, I noticed that's the second time that I've showed that video and it has done that. But again, you guys can go watch all the video footage on my channel. There's 5 different video portions to this video. As you all can see, she has on the black Adidas tracksuit. You notice that's her and Quetta. You notice her and Quetta sounds alike, but her and Jazzy also sounds alike as well. They look alike. I can't say that Jazzy sounds like her, but I know for a fact Quetta does. So could that be Quetta's voice in the background that everyone is allegedly claiming? You know what I'm saying? That's Kenneka's voice when we all know that's not her voice. She did not die at the hotel. She was never there alive to begin with. Cause see, we're gonna go back into this role play, you know, where Zach played out of turn. Exactly, Bayani. But see, you got to go back in order to understand this case. To all the new people that are here, welcome, welcome. To the new people that are here that's just now joining this case. See, you have to go back 20 years. You have to look up everybody involved in this case, the adults. And you got to take it back 20 years in order to understand what's going on now. Because it seems to me it was a lot of feuding and beef back then. Because too many things is now reflecting on the children today. You know, again, James Coleman. James Coleman went to jail for 50 years because he got pulled over with a van that had 76 dead bodies in it. Now, I may be wrong on the number of bodies, but I know it was bodies in the back of that van. That van was leaking blood. He got pulled over by the cop. Now, you know, everybody gonna tell me, Kathy, Teresa. But you're gonna see that van had bodies in it. So he went to jail. He was supposed to do 50 years. He took the fall for it. But of course, now you know these people want their money. These people want their money. So with that being said, how can he give them their money? How can he give them their money? James Coleman, Mimi at the time, was Teresa's boyfriend, but also was married to her sister, Patricia Cole or Coleman, however they want to say her name. I think it's Teresa Martin, Kathy. I'm not really sure because I haven't been on it, so I really couldn't tell you. But I do know she has one. But yes, James Coleman was the boyfriend to Teresa Coleman. Now, James Coleman was sexually molesting this girl at 12 years old. Very young age. See, James Coleman is the person who gave up Kenneka Jenkins. Now, hey, Rashawn, how you doing, hon? Yeah, Butterfly married to her sister. Now, this man went to jail. Again, got to pay these people their money. Can't pay them behind bars. You can't get them behind bars. So, you know what, Doris? We ain't seen hardly none of them anymore. You don't too much hear from everybody that went their separate way. James, you don't hear. He gave up his portion. He did his part. He got out of Dodge. I'm pretty sure Carl Nesbitt still floating around and kicking. So it's like, a lot of the footage, again, the footage that you see on Crown Plaza's website is all edited footage. Exactly, Butterfly, after everybody got paid. Everybody got paid. See, go back to the interview where PZ said everybody was there. It was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Everybody was there. The mama was there. The cousins was there. The aunties was there. The grandma was there. He was naming everybody. Come on, y'all, hit that like button. Let's drop them yellow hearts in the chat. Not purple, because purple is a sacrificial color. See, let's go to the portion of the video where they're in the room, where you can see where Tyrone switches rooms. He switched rooms right up under our eyes. So what do you guys think? Oh, I'm doing okay, Rashawn. You know me. I'm hanging in there. Hey, hell no. How you been? Hey, Shonda, how are you? Hey, Antoinette, how are you? But again, we got to look at the big picture here. What mother in their right mind, seriously, will let anybody sacrifice their child? What was the gain? Sure, hell no. What's your question? Oh, Antoinette, I'm doing good. Yes. Yes. Mm-mm. This is not an odd moment for children. Oh yeah, Ty, they're good. If some of these pictures, guys, if you go through and do the research, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Some of the pictures, hey Laura, how you doing? Some of these pictures you have to turn upside down, turn them sideways. You'd be surprised. When you're doing your research, just go in and type 36 hours, 36-hour footage. You'd be surprised what you'll find. And when I tell you it's a lot that'll come out, it's a lot. It's way more. And this is not even the tip of the iceberg. Hell no, I'm pretty sure I do. I will have to dig for it, but I'm pretty sure I do. I'm definitely pretty sure I do. Which son are we talking about? Because see, let's get down to the nitty gritty of Ty Rowland. See, Kenneka witnessed Andrew Holmes's daughter being murdered. That was allegedly done by Ty Rowland, which is Carl Nesbitt's son. Excuse me, guys. Oh, these allergies, I'm telling you. I hate allergy season. The one that was supposedly killed. Yeah. See, Ty Rowland had a twin brother that Kenneka's brother allegedly killed at a young age. The aunt, whom I'm assuming is still in jail right now for that crime. But see, Kenneka, the one, hey, Mary, the one Kenneka witnessed was Andrew Holmes's oldest daughter right here in Chicago. We're not talking the one in Indiana because Kenneka was never in Indiana. See, we got to go with what fits the narrative. And when it was all said and done, the narrative was she walked in the freezer. So we got to make that narrative stick. We definitely got to make it stick because they make it look like she's walking in the freezer the whole time. She's being carried the whole time. So when you go back and just really look at all of this and really just pay attention to it all, you can see, yes, she was Bayani. She was shot 13 times. Oh, I'm doing good, Mary. How are you? Again, this lady was gunned down in broad daylight. Yes, to all of them, to every last one of them. Kiera Coles, Kenneth. It's just so many. Yes, Antoinette. Now, when you see the great glitches, those glitches is showing him switching rooms. He went from 926 to 924. Bayani, who has star tattoo? Actually, Kenneka did have a star tattoo, not multiple star tattoos. Kenneka had one star tattoo in the middle of her back. Mimi, street justice, yes. Legal justice, no. Now, the lady that's laying in the freezer with the multiple stars on her back, her name is Antonia Lavette Evans. 48-year-old woman. Look at the feet. And I'm not, I respect everybody. This is no harm towards the family or anybody. But look at that lady's feet. Does that look like the feet of a 19-year-old girl? Or look at the hands. Bayani, I think so. But see, by the time she wasn't around this time with Kenneka, because see, this was done months or maybe a year or so prior to that. So again, them feet looked like she was kicking boulders because she had bunions, or as they call them, corns. See, Kenneka was supposed to testify a week after her death, y'all. Let's put it all together. So you got the ex-boyfriend Rico, whom she allegedly ran off with the drugs and the money. Then you got the witnesses, the witnessing of Andrew Holmes's daughter's murder. The star Bayani, yeah, it is. It depends on which gang it is, though. Because see, you got the Vice Lords, and then you got the Blackstones. They both run under that star. But then you got, so you got her was supposed to be, you got Rico again, the ex-boyfriend / baby daddy, but never. She had a miscarriage and an abortion. She had 2 abortions. One, whom's to believe, was Rico's baby, and one was also by James Coleman. So now you got the death of Andrew Holmes's daughter. You got also the witnessing death of Young Pappy, which is the rapper. It's 3 different people, 3 different scenarios. 3 different scenarios. Okay. Now, we're not going to mention how everybody said, she was this prostitute and this, and that, and she was sleeping with men for money. They may have been the case. Whatever the case may have been, it didn't mean Taya, because when she got called a snitch, because see, when she witnessed Andrew Holmes' daughter get murdered, she went to her so-called best friend. We all know her so-called best friend was Monifa. Monifa went back and told Tolliver Herman. Tolliver Herman went and told the crew. So now everybody know what's going on. So we now everybody thinking Kenneka's a snitch. But who did she snitch to? She didn't tell nobody but her so-called best friend. But let's go back to that for a second. Yeah, Bayani, yeah. But we're not going to talk about it because evidently Kenneka had something on Shamaya as well. Because Shamaya, if y'all pay attention to the video here years ago, where Shamaya tells Kenneka, if you tell on me, bitch, I'll kill you. Exact words, hers, not mine. But see, we got to go and really look at this from all angles. What's up, B Stacks? How you doing? Oh, you ain't too late. We just getting started.
I want my tablet.
I don't have you. It's over there. Look, over there. So, again, Monifa and Shamaya was basically chasing clout off Kenneka's name. That's when that's the video portion where you see Kenneka playing with her knife. Shamaya is also playing with the knife also, which is the same knife that you all see in the video footage. It's the same pillow that Kenneka slept up under her pillow with every night to keep James Coleman away from her. Again, Shemaya and Monifa was chasing clout off her name. Because they had stopped being friends. Kenneka stopped being friends with them for a while. Kenneka wanted change. She accepted new people into her life. They didn't like that. Some type of friendship, right? But you could tell they wasn't really friends. I mean, come on. Look how they was talking. Internet, you're going to have to really break them down. Play them in slow motion because you'd be surprised what you find. See, again, you got to really, really, really break it down. You got to really do your research. Because I could sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face, y'all, but it's always best that you do your own research. Look at the videos. Go look at the videos on my channel. It may be something that you see that I didn't see or I didn't catch. If you see it, point it out. Yeah, Bayani, and allegedly she wasn't supposed to be at that party that night. And we're gonna even say allegedly. We just gonna say it, we gonna call a thing a thing. She wasn't supposed to be at that party that night. She was supposed to be at the movies. Y'all don't notice Ty Rowland was at the movie theater talking to her sister. While they talking about Hey Daddy. Hey Daddy was Carl Nesbitt. It didn't, that just in case nobody knew. The girl driving the car, let's really get down to the nitty-gritty here. The girl driving the car, yes, Bayani, they begged her to come. And it wasn't even so much as big. They basically plotted to get her there. The whole objective was to get her there. And they got her there. That was the whole objective. The whole objective was to get her there. And they did that. Because how did it go from, this the part that didn't make sense to me. How did it go from Irene didn't want Monifa there, but Kenneka bought her anyway? That's the part I want everybody to make sense to me. Because that's the part that ain't sitting right. So Kenneka just bought Monifa anyway. Now that is the part that don't make sense. How did Kenneka bring Monifa when Monifa didn't even ride in the same car as Kenneka? Oh, Carla Davis, she's still floating. She just had a baby. Had a little boy. He should be almost one if he not one already. Yes, Bayani, all her so-called friends. Well, let's say family, because, only one of them was a friend. Only two of them was a friend, which was Bree and Monifa. See, people don't realize that Irene and Shemaya are kin to her by marriage. See, people don't believe that Shemaya is the niece to Larry Hoover. Or let's talk about how Irene got a baby by Kenneka's cousin, Bertie. Let's really talk about it. Because see, again, what happened to the girl code? We all come together, we all leave together. Stumbling and all, but we all leaving together. We ain't leaving each other's side, especially when some randoms walk in. Exactly, Taya. That was some whole jealous. Again, let's talk about how Ty Rowland was at the movie theater. Why y'all think he was at the movie theater? They were going to get her no matter where she was. no matter who she was with. They were going to get her regardless. Everybody whose name was mentioned was a participant. Or let's talk about how they fake looked for. Let's talk about that hallway that they all kept going down that nobody had access to. Nobody had access to those hallways, to those rooms. All those rooms was locked. Not even the hotel employees. Well, the fake hotel employees, shall we say. Nobody had access to the hallway, so why did they keep showing them going down that hallway? Or let's talk about how the 911 call. Let's talk about how Teresa claimed to have made it to the hotel at 5-ish. So what's y'all definition of 5-ish? Because see, my definition of 5-ish is 5:15, 5:20. I just want to know. Oh, Bayani, it boils my blood every rip. I'm talking about, man. I'm trying to figure out, how did you make it to the hotel at 5-ish if Monifa and Shemaya is still standing in the lobby? Monifa has no shoes on. You know, she walking around like that's her crib. Or better yet, no, B-Stacks, this ain't got nothing, because this support now, that's just now coming into play. Oh yeah, Antoinette, you are so right about that. Nifa didn't have her shoes on. There was Kenneka's shoes in her hand. Oh, the arm of her sleeve, Antoinette, was the knife that I was speaking on. That's what she was carrying in her sleeve. See, we're going to talk about how Peasy sat there and did that interview with Zach TV with all them red blood splatter stains on white pants. Because you ain't nobody making the pants like that. How I have blood splatter on one leg and not the other. No, Bayani, that's the thing. Kenneka was never in a pool. See, let me take it back. I'm gonna take it back to the beginning. Now, Carla, that's a good question. That I don't know, and I've been trying to figure that part out, but I'm not getting anything on it. But as soon as I find out, I will definitely let you guys know. But Bayani, Kenneka was never in a pool. There's no footage of her in a pool, period. Just like there's no footage of nobody fighting at this hotel that night. Exactly, Bayani. Her throat was slit. This is one thing I want you guys to pay attention to, and I definitely have to give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Just give me 1 second here. Sorry about that, y'all. My grandson be on one. Antoinette, because to be honest, you hit the nail dead on the head. I'm going to give you guys another prime example. The car scene, Bayani, that is where Zach Stoner slit her throat because she didn't want to be with him. Again, he was having sex with this baby at a very early age. So if you guys pay attention to the video footage where they allegedly show her walking down the hallway, but we know she's being carried with her eyes closed and she's walking like this with her neck like this. Has anybody paid attention to the little black mark right there? You only see a small portion of it though. At the end of the day, you can see her. If people really pay attention and pay attention to the footage, you can see her throat slit. How is she walking with an alcohol level of 0.112? Come on, drop them yellow hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop them yellow hearts in the chat. Well, she was actually on over someone's shoulder. Hell no, believe it or not. She was over someone's shoulder. Oh yeah, I mean, I have the photos. I have a lot of photos, and I'm gonna be putting up photos on my community wall. I'm gonna be putting up more videos. I'm gonna be putting up old videos that's worth looking at again. I mean, because like I said, you know, this goes down a deep rabbit hole, y'all. Deep, dark rabbit hole. It goes far. But, you know, like I said, some new things has come to surface that, you know, if people really pay attention, if you just sit back and just relax, things come to you instead of searching for it all the time. You know, again, this $50 million lawsuit, do y'all actually think they're going to give her $50 million? Do you all think the hotel is responsible for Kenneka's death? If you all feel the hotel is responsible for Kenneka's death, drop a 1 in the chat. Or do you think it's also more on the family and friends? Because again, she was surrounded by family and friends. Because to be honest with y'all, the hotel has no involvement with her murder. So I'm not understanding where this lawsuit is coming from. See, all the hotel was harvest the organs. That's it. You can't put the blame on them. You don't see none of them people walking around. Again, these are like crisis actors. Yes, Doris, they definitely are. See, red flag for me was when they found the baby's so-called alleged body in the freezer. And the first thing she did was, this the part I want people to make sense. Let's go back to that scene. First off, do we all know who the officer is that's leading Teresa in? For those that don't know, that is the stepfather to Selena Gomez. He was there to collect both kidneys that night for Selena Gomez and her friend. Secondly, if she went in the kitchen, why did she come running back out of the conference room if she was in the kitchen down the hallway? Make that part make sense. See, it's too many discrepancies. If you go find the real video footage, it shows them walking her down the hall, bringing her back, taking her back in the conference room. But y'all notice how cool, calm, and collective she was when she came back from the area of viewing her alleged daughter's body on the stretcher. But then all of a sudden it shows her and then Lenore right behind her. They running shit shocked, scared out the room. What was the purpose of that? Because technically she didn't run nowhere. She walked. Exactly, Keisha. When she said nobody did nothing to her daughter, now all of a sudden, oh, honey, Antoinette, they don't think they all are guilty. That's the thing, Antoinette. It wasn't her. It was the cousin. We now know, and I'm just saying, I believe wholeheartedly, Quetta was one of the people that played Kenneka. Jazzy was the other, and what is her name? Tyrolin's sister. Hello. What up, squad? What's good? What's good? Excuse me, guys. I swear my allergies is really getting to me. Exactly, Antoinette. Pay attention to the video. Y'all don't notice her portion of the video is in the freezer? Or better yet, got one even better. Go, yeah, Tanasia. That's her name, squad. Thanks so much, because I swear I forgot. Let's talk about Justin Bieber's song, Yummy Yummy. Pay attention to the floor when the song first come on. And then pay attention to Crown Plaza floors. Tell me what y'all get. Tell me what y'all think. This ain't no coincidence, y'all. Or better yet, let's talk about the elevator scene where they show her being pushed off the elevator because she's not walking. She's being pushed off the elevator. And mind you, that's Tanasia Walker coming off the elevator. She smiles. But let's look to the left. As Tanasia's going down the hallway, she smirks. But before we look to the left, we're going to look to the right, where it looks like it's just a plain wall right there. But no, there's a secret door right there. A threatened Taya, I don't see her being threatened. Because if she was threatened, she wouldn't be, living the way she's living right now. If it would be a headstone. There's no headstone still right now today. And the excuse is she'll get a headstone when she gets justice. We all know she's never going to receive justice. Again, when she said the hotel had nothing to do with my daughter's murder, the friends did not set her up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Those are her words. I just realized my picture is crooked on my wall. Me and my grandson are going to fight. But that right there. Kathy, just send it to the Nia Coney on Facebook. Send it to my messenger. Doris, that video actually came out after Kenneka died. I'm gonna put up on my community wall. I have a picture, allegedly, of Selena Gomez supposedly being in the hotel. It's not a coincidence that Selena Gomez was in Chicago, September 14th. Oh no, you fine, Doris. You're fine. But yeah, that video came out afterwards. Yeah, she definitely did, Keisha. She definitely did. But it ain't too much you can cover when we all figure it. Once a lot of us are figuring it out. Exactly, Bayani. The streets been talking for a long time, y'all. For a long time, and they still talking. They still talking. It was the. So, do anybody remember the portion of the video where they done found her child? But you down here and you doing twerking dances. You twerking. Y'all supposed to be marching and protesting. You twerking under the. It's just ridiculous, bro. Of course she gonna post about it. It's getting close to time to that court time. Like, why would you be suing the Murray brothers? Make that part make sense. Even though it's not a coincidence that Selena Gomez and Bill Murray are allegedly best friends. Again, these streets talk. They definitely talk. And they still talking. Damage ain't done yet. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Go on, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of things to talk about. My next live open discussion, we're going to speak on other findings and things that we've discovered in this case. I'm just working on a little something that I'm trying to put together. Kathy, girl, she lying. Stop listening to Teresa. Doris, KJ body was cremated. Exactly, Bayana. You got to follow the money trail. Say it again, Keisha. She's definitely too young because Selena Gomez, what, in her early 20s? But Doris, KJ body was cremated that night. That's not KJ's body in that ground. That is the body of Antonia Levette Evans in that ground. Well, Antoinette, we already know it's only one Kenneka. See, when they start breaking it down like that, they going into that Illuminati BS. So you start going into the masonry and all of that. That came from a guy named Bando that was on here back in the day. He did that. Yes, Kathy, that's the same person. Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka Martin. Same person. Her original name is Kenneka Jenkins. By her dad's last name is Jenkins. Her mother's last name is Martin. On certain social media profiles, one profile you will see she under Kenneka Martin. The next one you'll see she under Kenneka Jenkins. It's all just a distraction, y'all. Well, see, Taya, these YouTubers, majority of these YouTubers that's being killed is because they were involved. Straight drop. Not the rapper, the YouTuber was there. We all know Zach was there. Yeah, internet is just it's crazy. They, it's just these paid what I call trolls. Anything to keep us distracted. But see, people like me, you can't keep distracted. Because I get down to, I don't speak on nothing I can't prove. If I can't prove it, I'm not going to speak on it. I may speak around it. But we all know for a fact. See, in the midst of all of this, when Irene gets patted on the head, see, this the thing. On the 6th, yes, Irene was there. This the thing I want y'all to understand, though. Y'all got to pay attention to the so-called videos on the 9th. Because, see, those videos are fake videos. Those red boxes, those red squares that you see in those videos, and it's blinking, that's because somebody's supposed to be there. They was taken out. You can thank Cassandra Van Treck for that, whom works for the Chicago Tribune here in Chicago, Illinois. Exactly, Taya. Come on, we got the YouTubers, so let's speak on the Wilson brothers. You know, you got one twerking like a, you know, he was twerking, making that booty clap. But, you know, somebody said, I'm always bringing their family into this and accusing their family of killing Kenneka, but yet they won't say who the family members are. Or better yet, let's talk about how, let me see, how can I put this? Again, Jalen Ford, no one knows where Jalen Ford is these days. We do know he's out. Jalen Ford is the one who played Kenneka Jenkins on the 9th. If you guys pay attention to the video, that's why he kept his mouth balled up a lot. Why? Because Jalen Ford, a.k.a. Asia Kimball, has braces. Why do you think he kept talking? Thank you. You want thank you? It's my birthday. Thank you. You notice the lips stay balled up. I got it. I got it, Kathy. You know, again, Chosen King was there on the 9th, Doris. He wasn't there on the 6th. See, a lot of this stuff, we're going to talk about these YouTubers. Hey, lovely. People like King Rob that was there. You know, they quick to throw everybody else under the bus, but they're not throwing themselves under the bus. See, now, oh, yes, Taya, definitely. Like now, you know, you don't hear too much from none of them. Everybody try to be hush hush and stay quiet, but it's the city of Chicago. Everybody everywhere. Of course, Kathy, she tried to put the blame on anybody. She said that man was messing around with her daughter when she knew King Rob. King Rob knew who she was. Zach knew who she was. Come on, it wasn't no coincidence that Marco, King Rob, and Chosen King was together during this fake ass argument that King Rob was pretending to be with or be in with Teresa. But did nobody pay attention? He did all that talking. Did nobody pay attention? Hey, Laquita. Did nobody pay attention that King Rob knew exactly where to pull up to? The man pulled right up to her house without no address. Did anybody pay attention to that part? Because then nobody, and then imagine in Chicago, he's sliding in snow. Let's talk about these Fowler twins. Please excommunicate them out y'all head, because that has nothing to do with this case. We just going over, you know, just open discussion, just talking about different things in this case. But the Fowler twins, let's dismiss them, because them Fowler twins ain't got nothing to do. Bing bong. We gonna excommunicate the Fowler twins. You leave them over there with King Rob. King Rob know what happened to the Fowler twins, because he the one keeps speaking on them. The Fowler twins is from Minnesota, y'all, not Chicago. I've been digging a little further. But now, Eugenia Walker did have a cousin named Sandria Fowler, not related to the Fowler twins. Let me say that again. Eugenia Walker had a cousin named Sandria Fowler, not kin to the Fowler twins. Okay? That's a whole nother can of worms for a whole nother day right there. Because, see, I did a little more digging. And when I dug, again, that's a can of worms for a whole nother day. But again, Sandria Fowler was allegedly at that party that night also. They claim she passed away in May. I believe she died the same night Eugenia Walker died. Or let's talk about how Eugenia Walker, everyone wants to keep claiming she died in an accident, which was staged. This accident was staged. You know, she was already dead before this so-called car hit a church. Went spread out of control. It just flipped in midair, and one of the wheels ended up in the building and all of that. She was already dead in the back seat. We just gonna throw her dead body in the back seat to make it look like an accident. The mama died, but what happened to the baby, y'all? She was pregnant, remember? They never mentioned nothing about the baby. But we know what happened to the baby. Yeah, Bayani, she was tossed from the car. 500 feet in the air. Make that part make sense. And I'm over exaggerating a little bit about the 500 feet in the air. But we're going to make it close enough. Again. Or do anybody remember? Let's see how close attention you guys really been paying. So remember the portion of the video when they said there was a John running around with a black hoodie on with a white t-shirt, allegedly looking for Kenneka and her friend because they claim they duped him? Exactly, Bayani. She couldn't have been ejected. Hey, Betty. How you doing? Long time no see. Welcome back. Welcome. But yes, let's go back to again. Do anybody remember that part? If you all remember that part, drop a 1 in the chat. Again, I'm going to repeat it. This is the portion where the John was running through the building looking allegedly for Kenneka and one of the friends that was supposed to go meet this John, but supposedly got duped. Now, let's make this part make sense. If Kenneka wasn't walking around that hallway, how was that Kenneka going to see this John? Now, drop a 2 in the chat if y'all believe that was Elliot, Monifa's friend. Because, see, we got to remember, it was trannies there, too. It wasn't just Asia Kimball. Asia Kimball, Jalen Ford, a.k.a. Asia Kimball, was not the only tranny at that party that night. See, they threw in a lot of little scenarios. They didn't think. So let's go to the portion of the hallway footage, y'all. where she's walking and the eyes is closed. She's stumbling. What's going on at the opposite end of the hallway, y'all? Because who was being beat up at the knife? They want to say it was a fight, and I really don't think that was a fight. I believe that was somebody being forced and snatched up at that end of the hallway. The portion of the hallway where you can see some movement, where it looked like somebody standing over somebody on the floor. Or Laquita, correct me if I'm wrong. And I might be reaching out my league on this, but this just came to mind. It's what my spirits is telling me. My spirits is telling me it's not that hallway. Because if we seeing something at the back end of that hallway, y'all, what if that's the kitchen area? The beverage manager. Because whoever it is at the end of that hallway got on white. I believe that was Antonia. Yes, I definitely believe that. I definitely believe it. What I'm getting at is they make it look like it's the hallway, but it's not the hallway. That's the kitchen. Well, let's talk about the portion. Do anybody remember the escalator where they're dragging Kenneka's body around to the escalator and up the stairs on the escalator? Yep, they did. They overlapped it. See, again, it's a lot. You got to really have that third eye. Well, let's talk about the part where, somebody had argued me up and down that at 5:25, this is the part I really wanted to, brings me back to what Laquita, send me your email. That takes me back to the part where somebody argued me up and down. At 5:25 a.m., you see Bree and Shemaya and them running across the parking lot. And I was told they were on their way to go get Teresa. So now let's go back to the part where they said she made it there at about 5-ish. How could she make it there at 5-ish if at 5:25, Bree and them is running across the parking lot? But we all know they was running across the parking lot on some whole other, because they wasn't to go get Teresa, because Teresa was already there. Teresa arrived at the parking lot at the hotel at 1:41 a.m. Teresa made the 911 call. Teresa made the 911 call from the parking lot. The lady standing at the desk, the pink, I can't remember her name right offhand, but it's in my group and it should be on my channel. But not only her, but we have the other one outside the glass where she goes over to the revolving door. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Everybody thinking that these are trannies. No, these are not trannies. The girl in the white, though, I will say, that's going around by the elevator that has the little earpiece in the ear. Say hello to Cassandra Van Treck. Beautiful disguise, right? Beautiful disguise. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just sending out a why is everything being so slow? Are we for real serious? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get this sent off, and it's doing what it wants to do. But yeah, oh, of course, Taya, it's gonna always be those in the bushes. It's gonna be a lot of people in the bushes. They love to live in the bushes. No, it's not what I asked for. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer, it be tripping sometimes. But yeah, that's basically how we looking at it right now, y'all. That it goes from nobody did nothing to her, the friends didn't have nothing to do with it, to all of a sudden now them bastards, they didn't, they didn't did this, they didn't did that, and now all of a sudden it's lawsuits going, and it just don't make no sense. How's everything all of a sudden changing? It just don't, again, it's a lot of loopholes to this case. And it is, Ty, it's like so many. And see, we're not going to even speak on those others that lost their lives that night, because there was other people that lost their lives that night as well. We're not going to, anybody remember the weird man that came in with the shaggy hair that was dragging a little girl? And she was pulling away like you could tell she didn't belong. Because he ended up dead that night. That little girl mysteriously disappeared. Let's talk about the weird stuff that was happening in the midst of that man coming in with that little girl. Let's look at the people that had those kids that was walking behind them, if these were their children. Or let's talk about those two little girls that was walking in the hallway with the dry towel coming from the pool area by themselves that we never see leave the building. Or let's talk about that family whose little friend, if hadn't told them they was on the footage, these people would have think that they was there. Because these people was gone, checked out long before this happened. They checked out that morning. They had these people in the footage at night. It's like, come on now. I see you. I see you. I mean, but see, people don't want to let the world tell it I'm making this stuff up. It's out there in the open. All we got to do is search for it. It's like a game of hide and seek. It's a game of hide and seek. And if you're good at playing that game, if they had it, you can seek it. I did. It's not hard to find. Or let's talk about how Teresa went from, in a quick statement, They didn't do nothing to my daughter. She was at the hotel. We knew she was trying to say hospital, but where does the word hospital even come in at? What is that even being mentioned for? Because we all know Kenneka didn't make it to a hospital. Did one of the other victims make it to the hospital and survive? And they just making it seem like, oh, we got Kenneka to the hospital very quickly. How? Exactly, Bayani, that's all it was, a murder mystery. And it was a murder mystery dinner that night. I mean, if people pay attention to Yummy Yummy, it explains it all. Exactly. Oh, we ain't gonna even talk about Kenneth Tart. They lifted her soul. They really lifted her soul, y'all. They really did. Nasty bastards. Cause see, I got a video. When I tell y'all they did that baby dirty, I got the video when they first, after they slit her throat in the back seat, how they brought her in the hotel, how she's still in the black Adidas tracksuit. She's not in the blue jean denim outfit like everybody's making the scene. So her being found in the freezer, this is the part that I want people to make sense. So people allegedly claiming she left with two guys, right? So if that's the case, if that is the case, how did she end up? Again, how did she end up back at the hotel in the freezer dead? Make that part make sense. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Bayani, you said, was she deceased when he lifted her soul? Yes, she was. Now, in that room, Carla Henry, when they said they lifted her soul, yeah, that was her they were talking about. Yeah. If she was killed in the backseat of that car, y'all, how'd she get in the freezer? Because first off, that's not Kenneka in the freezer. Now, there's pictures of her laying by the freezer with no clothes on, where they set her there real quick because they had to transport her body from different places of the hotel. There's a lot of things that's not floating around anymore. I mean, and again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this a lot of footage was taken away from this case. A lot of, people think this is a conspiracy theory, but this is not a conspiracy. This is a self-awareness, people, because this happens in real life. Okay, because see, it's not a coincidence. Because see, I'm gonna really wake it up real quick. It's not a coincidence. Exactly, Laquita. Kathy, when I tried to send it, they blocked me from sending it. It won't even let me send it. It's to block me a lot of things that I had that mysteriously disappeared out of my phone. And that's not a coincidence. But Laquita, it's what I'm trying to get is why would she be running out the conference room when the freezer was down at the opposite end of the hallway? That's the part that don't make sense. Come on, y'all. Let's get these likes. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes matching the views, the viewers on the screen. If you feel the need that you may feel like you want to donate to the time, not the cause, the time. Let me put that out there right now. Donate to the time, not the cause. It goes towards research, believe it or not. I mean, the way she ran out that hallway, y'all. Down that hallway, they both, I'm trying to figure out why did they run out the conference room like that? Because I'm pretty sure the conference room is not connected to the kitchen. Michelle, let me take this call. Hello, I'm on live. I'm on live just to let you know. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
How many hotels? Exactly, Taya. It's like 2 different hotels. Distractions always come. It's going to always be a distraction, but I don't too much let nothing distract me when it comes to this case anymore. It ain't nothing I haven't seen or I haven't heard already. Even with the new evidence that's coming out, it's things that I've already spoke on. It's just now the evidence is being presented. All I'm doing now is showing my receipts. The video that I showed last week, that video was not from May 5th. That video was from September 6th. Yes, it doesn't show Kenneka at the hotel at that moment because at that moment she was still breathing. That is her cousin Quetta in the video with her. The girl in the background of the video is her other cousin, Jazzy. Jazzy, whom's already at the hotel. Why? Because everybody got to get in place. Come on, it's like a movie script. But a few people seem to forgot their part. Carla Henry, honey, he died that night too. That man came from Detroit. Hello, Mr. Motivator. Carla, he came from Detroit. That man been gone. He died the same night. He definitely died the same night. It's a lot of footage I need to get up. Their reports. There's missing person reports out on these people. Half of them don't have names. Exactly. See, again, now, everything I've spoke on, I'm showing receipts. Again, y'all have heard me say time and time again, I don't speak on nothing I can't prove. Nothing at all. Yeah, and it's same script, different cast. That's all. Same script, different cast. Let's the hotels. You notice they always told us it's the Crown Plaza and the DoubleTree. So if that's the case, why don't we have any footage from the DoubleTree? But we got footage from the Marriott. Did anybody let that part sink in? Because everybody talked about this pool. Oh, by the way, I'm putting this out here and I'm saying this generously. What's the damn man name? The other YouTuber. The crazy one. Trey Gang. Yeah, you. To the lady that was on your platform the other day. I just want to let this be known. Y'all discredited her and told her that there wasn't two Crown Plazas, and there are. There's one in Rosemont, and there's one in the South Chicago Loop. Just thought I'd let you know that. You wasn't gonna see no guests walking in the whole during the whole. Everybody, people that was walking around, it was basically staged. People just walking around. Those people that y'all seen with them backpacks on, it's all a part of the plan. And for those, again, correct my findings. Also, those two hotels, only one of them has a pool. I'm so sorry to tell you. The one in the South Chicago Loop does not have a pool. The one in Rosemont does, but not the one in the Chicago Loop. So, to the lady that was on your stage that you all discredited, she was correct. I mean, sometimes it don't hurt to take a little time to research. But see, I don't have to research. I live here. So yeah, back to what I was saying. It was over 30-some people in that room. Of course, you only seen certain people tired because those certain people played a part. Y'all don't notice Bree was everywhere? Bree barely sat still. At least that's how they made it look on footage anyway. The only people you was going to see was the main ones that played the part. Go back to the portion. Drop a one in the chat if y'all remember that little white room with them little people in it, Ty Rowland being one of them, Tanasia Walker being another. That was the get it together room. Everybody going for their part. They getting their role. It's not a coincidence on September 6th at approximately 6:45 p.m. Teresa standing on her front porch with her sister kissing her on the mouth, talking about some she gonna be rich. It's not a coincidence. At the same time, Shanika Watkins is standing in the DoubleTree and the Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza being the first hotel she purchased rooms from. at 614.9. And then at 713, she's at the DoubleTree purchasing rooms. Taya, ain't no telling, honey. Ain't no telling. But again, that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Instead of the kids, when Kenneka first allegedly went missing, again, that's not even her walking them hallways. How could she be walking anywhere with an alcohol level with Topamac in her system at a level of 1.1112? Or better yet, why is one autopsy inconsistent and the other one isn't as well? Why do you have two different autopsies that reads two different things? Make that part make sense. Nothing was missing. No organs was missing, but a thymus was missing. Don't make sense. Again, we got to make the narrative stick, y'all. What was the narrative? She walked in a freezer. So again, I'm going to ask this here question. If she died in the back seat of the car, how did she walk in a freezer? How did she walk in the freezer? I got some new cases I'm looking into, y'all. I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff together. Oh, no, wait, Taya. We had some baby daddies there. I mean, yeah, true enough, it was a kickback. Let them call it. It was definitely a kickback. They was real kickback. Well, let's talk about the picture where Irene sitting on the bed, sitting over looking at Kenneka's dead body on the bed. Let's talk about that part. Or the fact how Mona was too tired to go look for her own friend. No, Taya, you right. They fucked up the script.
No one should know.
Bayani, if you could send me the link. If you can find a link. You guys got anything y'all want me to look into?
Yes. They handed down to Rico charges today. Time.
Right? Yes, Bayani, it is. Kickback me. Anybody got anything they want me to look into?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, I have a case that I definitely want to look into. And I'm going to start. I have a couple of videos up on my channel. And I'm going to do a discussion on it. Here's coming up soon. I'm gonna be looking into the young Dolph case. Definitely gonna be looking into the young Dolph case because this it's a lot of fuckery to this case too. Exactly, Taya. For this to been a birthday party, again, I may have made a comment previously when I said, her birthday. If you go back and look at the calendar, if anybody can go back on Google right now, look at the calendar of September 5th, 2017. I think that day fell on a Tuesday on a Tuesday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the 6th, which is the alleged day of the party, fell on a Wednesday. Of course, that footage gone, Bayani. They took a lot of footage down. I'm just trying to figure out what was so different than having your birthday party on a Tuesday than a Wednesday. What was the difference? That's how everything had to play out. Again, everybody think Irene, she was so scared and nervous when she did her interview with Zach. If you go look at the real interview, wasn't nothing scared about her.
Ow, fuck.
She didn't flinch. They all sitting there telling people, follow him. Only way they gonna drop the video is if people subscribe to his channel and all this shit was staged, y'all. Them videos on the 9th, that's all staged. We gotta make the narrative fit. We gotta make it stick.
I'm gonna slap you. Yeah, come get your friend. You hear me? Your mom.
It's a lot of footage gone, y'all. But don't worry about it. It's coming to surface, and y'all know when I get it, y'all get it. Mariah and Bree, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if they, but I know it's funny that Mariah and Monifa are like, bosom buddies these days. Yanni, how you doing? How's everybody doing this evening? I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background. Not you.
I own the rights. Shit. Play with me.
Oh, well, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't say that. The music that is playing in the background, I have the right to play that music. I'm gonna say Elliot, Taya, because from what I'm getting, it was all chasing clout for me. They wasn't even friends with her like that back then when it came down to this time. So when they said she was gang stalked, who did the gang stalking? Was it the friends? Well, technically, Bayani, you can't even say they guilty for covering up the crime because technically they didn't cover up the crime. They didn't have nothing to do with it. Again, these are crisis actors. Everybody that played their part, the people you gotta blame. If we gonna blame anybody, we gotta start with the family first. Because it took the mama. The mama had a choice. Either way it go. Because I'm sorry, ain't nobody finna come to me and tell me, oh look, I owe somebody some money and they want your daughter. Nigga, no. That you agreed. Go back and listen to the 911 call, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got it on my channel. Go back and it's a lot of stuff I'm finna put up on my channel. I'm finna really make the channel pop. I'm finna go and put it out there. Oh, I don't blame you, Yanni. I don't blame you at all, honey. But yeah, hey Alice. How you doing, hon? I'm doing good. Oh, you ain't lying, Taya. Become friend with the ops and you'll see, huh? Baby. Again, when you look at this case, jealousy, ops, you talking past history. Past drama, or as they call beef these days. See, the only beef I know about is the steaks that I put on the grill and in the hood and on the top of the stove. And them the only beefs I know about. I'm too old for beefs. Come on, y'all, hit that like button for me. Drop them yellow hearts in the chat. Yanni, no, it's not. And if it is, if that is her, it's not on the night of the 6th. It's not the night of the 6th. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff is popping back up out of the woodwork, y'all. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's popping back up out of the woodwork. And again, you know, people out here claiming, don't never sit here and let nobody tell y'all, oh, that's my footage. If a motherfucker sit up here and tell you that's their footage, they must have been behind the camera when they was producing it. That means it was there. I'm just gonna say that. It's all public footage for the world to see and use how we see fit. Just set up by a bunch of But again, like I said, y'all, I'm finna be working on some new footage. I've been putting up a couple of videos. I want you guys to check it out. Tell me what y'all think. Doris, who is Terrence? Cause Kenneka daddy name was Kenneth Senior. Kenneth Jenkins Senior. That's Kenneka's daddy. Doris, who is Terrence? Cause I don't even know. I ain't never heard that name before. But like I said, y'all, do your research. You really want to understand this case? Go back 20 years. Start with people like Carl Nesbitt, James Coleman, Kenneth Senior. Who else am I missing? Who else am I missing? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. It's gonna come to me in a minute. But yes, start there. Go back to the Cabrini Green. Go back to Big Chuck Dorsey. Go back and check into all of them, and you'll see where we're coming from. You'll see where everything started and how and where the beef came from. Stop, Lona.
Oh, pussy ass nigga.
Oh yeah, Keisha, they knew because they all was there. They all was there. Everybody played the part. Teresa was there. The sister was there. Everybody was there. I want everybody to go back and focus on the 911 call. You focus on that 911 call, you're going to get the full setup.
Musical. This thing musical. I'm doing something. You hear it? Do
it. I don't know. Come on, y'all, drop some yellow charts in the chat for Kenneka. Call giveaway. Doris, I don't know. I don't even know who Terrence Doris is. His name Terrence Martin because I okay. After you saying yes, she somebody tell me who Terrence is. That would be something I would love to look. And the more I find out, the more I spend my time to give you guys the info. Feel free to give me 1 second, y'all. Cash App is not a 9. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you for the support and the love that you all give. Oh, okay, lovely. So, yeah, I'm okay. Again, y'all, that's something new to me. I've been so focused on, didn't even think to look into all of that, but I will definitely be doing that. Like I said, I will be looking into new cases. The next case I will be looking into will be Young Dolph's case. It's time to unhatch that one too. Um, Again, it's nothing but love over here, as always. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, no problem, Doris. No problem. Yeah, Carla, I'm definitely getting ready to look into his. Yeah, his too, Keisha. That's another one that yeah. But I'm definitely getting ready to come to you guys something new. It's time to focus on something new. I mean, anytime I get new updates on the Kenneka Jenkins case, I will definitely let you guys know. Anything I come across and I find, you guys will know about. Oh yeah, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. You got to free that man. Alexis, where? Hold on, guys. I'm writing this down as y'all send it to me. All right, Betty. You have a nice night. Thank you for watching and supporting. Much love to you. Come back and join us sometime. Bakersfield.
You know what? I'm stupid as hell.
Really? No, Kathy, but I can definitely look into that. But you guys have a nice night. I enjoyed you all, as always. Cody Bisbee. You know what, Taya, I don't know. But I can definitely check into that and find out. Yeah, Yanni. So it's like, it's time to kind of like move on to other things because this going to be going on forever to never go nowhere with it. It's like we chasing a dog tail just to keep chasing it. But next live I will be doing will be something totally different. Like I said, we're going to be looking into the young dog. I'm going to be looking into the young dog's case. See if I can pick this one apart. I mean, I love what I do, but I can't keep, stay stuck in one spot for too long. Like I said, once I get updates, I would definitely, you guys know it's a passion. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated as well. But I will be focusing from here on out. I'll be focusing on the young dog case from here on out. You guys have a wonderful night again. Laura, which case are you following? But thank you guys so much for the support, the love that you guys give. Always. Drop them yellow hearts for baby girl one more time. Let her know we still thinking about it and we still keeping the name going. Good night, everyone. Oh, okay, Lord. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look into that. But anyway, good night, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Much love and respect to all of you all. Come back and visit me soon. If you haven't subscribed, hit that like and subscribe button. Peace.